So welcome. Can you hear me? There's a lot of birds, but I am outside. I don't find any shakiness, but if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Mallory, and I'm going for a little walk. It is really hot outside. It's the beginning of June, my birthday month, and I've gone for walks. I've taken my golf cart out a few times since I started self-isolating in March, but it's rare. This is like my second walk just by myself. I'm with you now, so. My eyelids are sweaty. It is Monday, right? Yeah. So there's not a lot of people around. It's 2:42. And technically, hold on. Technically the gym is open. I like to use quotations because it's not like fully open, but a little bit. And I don't know, I like to stay outside of it, but walk by it and just peek in to see like how busy is it, and I don't know, get reacclimated, I suppose. There comes a car. There's these beautiful white, puffy clouds in the sky. I'm literally melting. You look farther out, like the clouds are getting more comfy with one another, less social distancing. So it's currently, I almost said 3 o'clock. I think around like 5. There's like 30+% chance of thunderstorms. Otherwise, it might just get cloudy. So you never know. It could always be raining on one side of the street and not the other, and I don't want to get stuck in it. So it's that time of year, and I feel like the weather, like the hot weather, has like entered early, which is kind of good, but kind of not good. And you still get the like crazy black cloud of death situation, but you just never know when it's gonna hit. Sometimes you think you're fine and it'll rain on you. Sometimes you're like, oh, it looks like it's gonna rain, and then it doesn't. So these people, oh my god. There are many logical reasons as to why I don't want to. There are many logical reasons as to why I don't want to step foot in a gym. And there's a lady like way up ahead. But here's the thing. When people are walking out or riding bikes and they're on the sidewalk, or even if you're in the road and you're like coming in the same direction, someone will literally like run across the street. Like, people are for reals like social distancing. It's like if you're about to run into someone, long before you can, they're like in the next zip code. So the one picked up, that feels so good. So literally like they're in the next zip code, which makes me say to myself, in a gym setting, which is confined, roof over your head, it's all inside. You have people breathing like very heavily, people sweating. That's gross on like non-COVID times. So why would I want to do that during this time? A lot of the classes are being offered outside, and I can do outside. I can do in the shade, I can do with people spaced really far away from me in fresh air. I didn't go to anything last week because every time I tried, I think my anxiety like made it impossible for me to do so, or my insomnia, which can be aggravated and made worse by anxiety. So no shit. Anyways, class for Tai Chi, which is tomorrow, was supposed to be outside last week, but for weather reasons, I presume, they did it inside. So I just was looking at the space, like saying to myself, But for whatever reason, this had to get moved inside tomorrow. Like, could I do it? And I just thought about Tai Chi, kind of like yoga, where you're really deep breathing. And as everyone exhales, I don't want to inhale that. I just don't. So, but my birthday's Wednesday. And Wednesday's Aquafit. So I think I'll celebrate in the swimming pool. And it'll be nice because it's so hot out. And then I don't really know what I'm doing for my birthday. I think I have somewhere in my closet some Harry Potter balloons. So if there's a way my mom could blow those up. It's just a nice little something that's celebratory. This lighting is a little harsh. I'm gonna look like this because I sweated like crazy and I'm not wearing this hat to continue. I need to take a shower tonight. Oh, I am a mess. Hopefully you could hear what I was saying before. We were outside. There was birds chirping. There was cars driving by. There was things happening. My goal, and I don't know, he might have been there earlier today. I don't know. It's a Monday. I'm still like getting reacclimated to life outside of these four walls, or this condo in general. But anywho, I was hoping to have ran into my trainer, not literally, although I wish I was a runner. A jogger, I'm not, but I can walk. Because I had some more questions and more things I wanted to address in person with him. That did not happen. And that is okay. I got some fresh air. I sweated like crazy. I talked to my dad on the phone because he called me to test out his new Bluetooth earbuds. And I got the mail and I got things and I want to show y'all stuff. So, now, if you know me, I don't drink soda, I don't drink coffee, I like chocolate. I like hot chocolate. Otherwise, I'm like a water person. I drink water. That's what I drink. That's my drink of choice, y'all, is water. But when I'm really dehydrated, I will go for Gatorade. If I really need to like replenish myself, and sometimes water, you just ain't feeling it, I might grab a cranberry juice. I might grab some OJ. But otherwise, it's water all the way. So I don't sleep, as you should know. And if you don't, I don't sleep. So, which I don't know why that just jogged my brain to let y'all know you should subscribe and hit that notification bell. But I love dark chocolate and like mint chocolate. Not all mint chocolate that's out there in the world. Some are like nasty. Others like the peppermint toads, the dark chocolate peppermint toads from Honeydukes, or anywhere else you can get some sweet treats in Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida, in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Oh, what I want to get for one of those right now. I just love like the Dove mint chocolates. Like there's just certain brands I like, because like I grew up where after every meal you had dessert, whether it was an Entenmann's donut, whether it was one of those drumsticks, like the ice cream cone with the chocolate on the bottom and the chocolate dipped ice cream on the top. There was always something, whether it was ice cream in a dish with some whipped cream. My grandma, she always says a meal is not finished until you've eaten something sweet, because then that signals your brain to say we're done. Otherwise, I guess she'd keep eating. We'd never find her again at an all-you-can-eat buffet unless there was a dessert station. So, I love and miss my grandma, though. My hot, sticky, messy self. Like, I kind of grew up that way, so after most meals, and it's weird, like, after, like, an Italian dish, you know when you go to Olive Garden and they give you those, like, knockoff Andes? That's, like, the Andes chocolate, but they use, like, private labeling, so it's like Olive Garden chocolate, but really it's something else. I don't know, after I eat a pasta dish or whatever, chicken parm at home, I'm like, I need that minty chocolate in my mouth. I'm weird, okay? And I am not a morning person. Like, you can't get me out of bed for nothing. So this is called Away Caffeinated Chocolate. It's in mint. Apparently there's no artificial flavors or coloring. It's gluten-free. I think it's also kosher. It's 80 calories per serving. It looks like I'm not going to do it. You just open the owl's mouth and like out comes chocolate. It looks like there's a little owl on the chocolate. Actual size. So this apparently equals a half a cup of Joe. Very tired but delicious. Because I don't do caffeine, but I've been told caffeine is good to help you focus if you have like concentration issues, if you are like someone who struggles a little bit, maybe you haven't been officially diagnosed with anything, but you're struggling, because sometimes I wonder how in the world have I never got like an ADD diagnosis. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. I'm hot and I'm tired and I'm thirsty. And you would have thought I would have brought a drink with me, but no. Here's the deal. Each delicious bite is packed with as much caffeine as half a cup. So have a bite, be awake. I guess it's good because like I don't know what caffeine's gonna do to me. I don't know if I'm gonna like these. It's gonna be nasty, but there's a lot of them. This is like the smallest amount available. There's like 50 in here or something crazy. And so I got this off of Amazon because my mom, she's like, she doesn't do tea, coffee, none of that, right, either. And she's been struggling in the morning to stay awake, to get up, and to focus. Like, her focus capabilities is like the dog from the movie Up, where it's like, squirrel! So, and she's a lot like Finding Dory. She's Dory from all the Finding Nemo / Dory movies. And she proudly will like, be like, I'm Dory. Like, it's not like I'm making fun of her behind her back or anything. So, anyways, how y'all doing? It's just, I'm trying to focus and I'm just all over. See, you know how I'm scatterbrained all the time? And I'm like, oh, the heat is not helping. So anyways, it's supposed to be like a minty chocolate thing, but I want to try it. I want it to work and I want to like it, but I am scared. It was made in Canada. Hello. And the reason I'm just scared is like I don't know what caffeine's gonna do to me. Technically, if you have an anxiety disorder, which I mean I do have I have a lot of anxiety issues, that technically caffeine doesn't help an anxious person. And I could see why. If you're already like jittery and then you like have a stimulant like caffeine and that could like make you feel more like so my concern is I'm gonna like feel like my heart like and I'm gonna think I'm dying. And I don't know, but I gotta find a way to be able to go to bed earlier and get up earlier so I can like do Tai Chi outside on the lawn. I can go to Aquafit on my birthday and do all the things. My trainer, so he's willing to do like Tai Chi and whatever else can be done outside with me one-on-one. And we chose Fridays because he's like Monday, Friday. I said, well, I'm free both of those days. So I was kind of like, well, how about Friday? Because it's the end of the week, it'll give me something to look forward to. And I'm not going to be like dragging myself on a Monday. Like today, I did not want today to be a thing. I think we had a 3-day weekend. I don't know. It feels like forever since it was not the weekend. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, cause Saturday felt like Sunday. Sunday felt like Saturday, which made it feel like, oh, it's going to be Sunday, right? And it's like, no, it's Monday. So I was like, no, good Lord, help me. May the good Lord help me. So, anyway, I'm a mess. We can all attest to that. But I just was not ready for this week to begin this day. Who likes a Monday anyways? I used to because Tai Chi was on Mondays, but now it's back to Tuesdays. Maybe that's like the summer schedule. I don't know. All I know is Erica. You've never seen any of my people, but she is another trainer. And she was originally going to be my trainer. I was going to like, I saw her photo and like her thing, and there's like I don't have one around here, a little pamphlet that has like the person's name, a little picture of them, and their like bio. And before I moved here, I don't know if I told this story or not, before we moved here, like officially fully moved in here because it was empty for a while after they built it. We were still staying at our old condo because we hadn't sold it yet. And my mom, like, we'd come over here and like visit and stuff and look at things and check on progress and stuff. And so my mom handed me like a stack of papers of like, look at all the fun things they have. Look at all the fun things you can do, and you can get a personal trainer and you can work out at the gym, and it's a beautiful, lovely gym. And my old condo, they did have all that, but it wasn't in walking distance for me. I would have had to have someone drive me there. So like the convenient factor, non-existent. So it wasn't even like I could take a golf cart there. Like, you need someone to like drive you. So, cause I worked out in that gym like once, twice with my mom. It was filled with a bunch of older people, cause I was the older community. And I got the paperwork and I almost signed up for a trainer there, but then we ended up moving here. And so at that time, when my mom handed me that stack of papers, my trainer, he wasn't even working here yet. He was working at his old job. So, and then Erica recruited him, brought him on board, and boy, am I glad that she did, because he's the perfect trainer for me. I'm seeing results. Stuff is getting done. It is magical. Sometimes it's hard to explain. But at the time, like, she seemed like the best bet for me. And then he started working here not long after I moved here. So when I went into the gym to find out how this whole personal training thing works, and there was some dude talking about his crystals, I'm like, are you available? And so we've been working out ever since, practically. And he's excited to be back and can't wait to, you know, get back in the swing of things. But I'm like this hot, nervous mess who's like, yeah, about that. Here's like 100 questions you have to answer first. So he basically was just like, if you're not comfortable, we'll just go outside. And I said, thank you. And thank you for being so understanding of everything, because I know you've been looking forward to seeing me and me showing up to all the stuff, but like my anxiety just keeps me at home. So Erica, the trainer, she now teaches on Mondays and Thursdays a kickboxing class. And then my trainer, he someone just texted me, sorry. He's doing the Tai Chi on Tuesdays, the Aquafit on Wednesdays, or maybe her kickboxing is Monday and Friday. I feel like he's doing something on a Thursday, like for golfers and tennis players, but it sounds like something I could benefit from. I want to find out. But some of these things are like 9:30 in the morning. You think I'm doing that? No. And then he has something that also sounds really good on a Saturday at 9:30 in the morning. So I'm going to like remind my mother, because she really wants to get back to being active. And I feel like if she could do some of these things like early in the morning, and then maybe start work a little bit late, but then end a little bit late, so you still get that 9 to 5 in somewhere. And maybe like instead of riding her bike on a Saturday morning, she could like have an option of doing something else. So it doesn't hurt to ask questions and get some answers, like what is a fire and why is it, what's the word burn, and when will I learn? When did I laugh? This bed. Anyway, I miss Disney, y'all. Like, oh, that's not cute. But this is my little Minnie Mouse bobblehead. Get ready for some ugliness in your... That's not nice to say about me. Talking to myself. Anyways, I am a mess. It's fine. I do have another video that I want to film, and I think I'm gonna do that maybe after I'm done blabbing. Okay, I'm gonna finish blabbing at some point and start another video. So with all that being said, thank you for joining me on day 1 of the month of June. I'm probably going to be filming a lot the next couple of days. We'll see how many videos I can crank out this month. I'm not putting a number out there because I don't want to try to have to achieve anything, but like if I get more than like 1 or 2 Because you may have noticed, I've been going long periods of time because the things that I've been like busy like you wouldn't believe, but again, I can't show you that stuff on camera. You just gotta take my word for it. But when I can show you stuff, the only way you'll know is if you're truly, honestly subscribed and have turned on all your post notifications. And normally I don't beg because it's not cute on anybody, but I look at the back end of things and I see the percentage of subscribed versus unsubscribed, and the unsubscribed percentage is way higher. And trust me, I've been there. I do that. Where there's channels I check up on frequently, and then, you know, sometimes I get really bitten by the bug and I will hit that subscribe button, you know, and do all the things because I'm like, I think I want to see this person's content more frequently than just the occasional pop-in. Oh, what are they doing? I'm bored. Let's see what's going on in someone else's world. So if you really want to become one of my pals, the only way to truly become one of my pals is to subscribe and hit that notification. And I know people are noticing this more and more because people that I religiously watch are talking about it, and they're like, I can see who's been subscribed the longest, the shortest. I can see who's done what. Like, we can see it all. Just letting you know. So with that being said, if you do have any comments, questions, suggestions, feel free to leave those down below. While you're down there, do not forget to hit all the buttons. Give the video a thumbs up because it motivates me. Seriously, it does, to keep posting content for y'all. And don't forget to check the description box. It's fun. It's good. It's good. You'll like it. It's a good time. And until next time, keep it quirky.